What's up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of World War Minecraft. As you can see, we're getting all of our little filler buttholes facing in the right direction. Not filler buttholes, block breaking buttholes. We've got some of them on the bottom floor, but we've got a few million more to go all the way up. And Dutch is out there setting up my landmarks for me. How's that going, Dutch?
About to place the last one, so you can right-click the one at the filler. There you go. Now it should be good.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. Placing the filler now. Filler's placed.
Okay.
All landmarks popped. All right. So what we're going to do here is, as you can see, this is a lot of stuff here. So the problem that we're going to run into... Oh, fuck. We need glass. I don't have glass to clear.
It's in the ME system. I had to clean my inventory.
Glass.
So.
Yeah, bring some glass, Viking.
And what kind of glass? Regular pane glass?
Just
or...
glass. Just normal glass.
Oh dear, we don't have that.
So
It doesn't matter if the area for the fill is one above the block breakers, because I chirped a bit.
we can break that top row, so I guess no, it doesn't really matter. So what we've got here, you can see this goes all the way up. This is 40 blocks straight up. And you can't quite see it here on my end because I'm an idiot and I don't have the flying modules that everybody else has. But trust me, it goes way up there. So the problem is, you can see there is some blocks right here. So what we want the filler to do is we want the filler to place these redstone tubes all along this all the way up, which is how we placed the block breakers. And somebody is bringing me glass, right?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I have to put it in the elite smelting factory.
I only need like 6, 9, something like that. So anyways,
no problem.
What we're going to do is we're going to tell the filler first to break all the blocks here, and then we're going to give the filler the knowledge on how to place these little redstone thingamadoobers, and we should be good. Dutch, the recipe for this is just solid glass, right?
Solid glass, that's correct.
Okay.
And to place the frames, you need 8 bricks in a square.
Yeah, with the center missing. All right, so let me go ahead and put this in here, and you'll hear. Well, I don't know if you'll hear it, but it should be clearing everything now. It's not where. Oh, that's because I don't have the thing set up. We want this on the antimatter generator. We want it to receive only, and bam, it should be working now.
Yep, that goes. It's going.
We'll see it here in a second as it clears this up here. I wish quarries did shit this fast. Can you imagine?
Well, the thing is with the filler, it destroys the blocks as it drops, so...
It's taking its time, though. I don't see these blocks breaking.
It'll.
Oh, there they go. Boom!
Honestly.
Like with the first release from, I think this is Buildcraft, they were using fillers as super quarries.
I can imagine.
It didn't destroy the blocks as it break them. So.
Alright, everybody off the line, because otherwise you're going to get buried alive, and it will be very bad for you. Is everybody off the line?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
As they say in the medical dramas, clear! Alright, so just want to show you guys real quick. You can see there's nothing there. Nothing there. Alright, here we go. Watch this. See how fast it builds? Isn't that ridiculous? Alright, so we'll just fill it all the way up.
Oh, you didn't tell them that I was here.
Well, you just kind of assumed to be here, Viking.
No.
Dutch, do you have any of the redstone tubes on you?
I do.
Alright, then you might want to come down here. You want me to just TP you to me, or...?
No, I'm dropping down right now.
Okay. Not quite sure how you're going to drop down, considering I think it's sealed.
Yeah. Yep, 1 second.
Oh god, we used glass like crazy.
Plop.
Okay, right here.
Ah, there it is.
And then I'll need you to zip your little butt back up and let me know how many more we need, roughly. There we go. God, that thing places blocks so fast. I want to do a Let's Play where I don't build a single structure and I use only fillers. It made my life so
Is it
much
done?
easier. Yes, it's finished.
Okay, we were at 39, let's say. About, what is that? 9 levels times 40.
9 times 40, so
three-
360?
Yep, that should do it.
Alright, so we need 360 red power. Oh, well, we have 355 over here. I will bring 355 and we'll see how that does. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Nope, 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 nope.
That might be enough because it built like a little bit of the layer that I counted with it.
Okay.
So that might be enough.
Well, now that we actually have a functional teleportation system, I'll be able to tell you here in just a sec. Let me put all this shit back up. Okay, we're good. Alright, here it comes, sir.
Through the pink teleporter.
I hate you so much, Viking.
What do you
See,
have against me?
I'm starting to notice that Viking's just projecting. You know, he's wanting me to become gay so that we can become lovers. Because, you know, first he, you know, makes the statue of me where he's, you know, performing sexual intercourse with my nether regions. Then he makes all of my teleporters pink. You know, he's just hoping that I will switch to his level of sexual
Maturity.
preference. But I don't think it's going to happen. How are we doing up there, Dutch?
That's sufficient.
We're done? Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
We're done.
I'm going to TP to you so I can see. Make sure you're on something.
I'm on the frames, so you can
Okay.
see.
Alright, so... Do we have any lights up here? Oh my god, dude. This is ridiculous. Alright, so just to give these guys an idea, let me get my wand of excavation out. So you
Just
can,
have a peek down.
you can kind of
Yeah.
see the distance here. And this is basically the block breakers that we're going to be using. Now, like I said, we were planning on using previously... I guess I just broke the torch, huh? We were planning on using shields previously, but unfortunately they don't work. So we need to dig this all the way down, otherwise it'll grab the frames. But just to give you an idea of how big this is.
It's going to be nice placing covers around it.
You know, it would have been a lot easier if I hadn't just done what I just did. Because you could have
It
just
is.
kind of gone down a little bit at a time and just dug the block out from under you and then under you and blah, blah, blah. But
Oh well.
anyways, you can see that this is a full 40 by 40 structure. So what we're going to go from here, we need to figure out how to get the frames working. So what we're going to do is I'm going to probably get Viking to come over and help with the frames. If he knows how. If he doesn't, then we're going to have to
You
spend some...
can
Go ahead.
you can remove the filler now, by the way, because I'm going to remove the blocks up here.
Okay, 1 second. I'm going to break it.
Well, I was thinking I'm creating a new antimatter reaction chamber on top of everything where we have our base. So when the shield is on, we can add more energy without getting outside the shield
Well, I don't...
or having that.
See, if we just had enough energy storage, we could just save, like, just ridiculous amounts of energy, and then you could just produce antimatter non-stop with the stuff, and then we'd just be ready to roll. But then one EMP would fuck us, so that probably wouldn't work out. So anyways, like I said, what we're going to do now is we got to get 2 frame motors put in over here. We got to get an ender chest put up over here to connect it to our system. And then we need to come up with a timer so that this thing moves at the appropriate time. And then the Eater of Worlds is pretty much done. So that's what we're going to spend the next couple of minutes on. We'll pick up on the video once we get it working. And then I'll kind of showcase how much raw juice it works. So be right back. Alright, so we've now spent a little bit of time getting some of the stuff ready. We've gotten our 2 frame motors from my frame motor specialist, Dutch, over here. Hello, Dutch.
Hello.
And he swears to me that this will work. So we're going to plop the thermal pile right here, just because that works. Now, what do we do with this now?
The 4 sides has to be water, and on the bottom there should be a block of lava. And that...
Okay, so that's going to be a pain in the fucking ass. Alright.
Something you very well know.
Alright, so we're going to do this, 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 this. God, I hope this doesn't burn through the frame. Okay, then
It shouldn't.
Then we need this here. We'll place this here. And we're going to go ahead and dig that off. Now, the thermopile, what it apparently does is provide blue power energy for us. There we go.
It's not much, but it's enough to keep those 2 motors running.
Alright. And then I need bam, 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 bam. Yeah, we're gonna have to move some of this stuff. That's fine. We can play with that here in a minute. Just gonna fucking rip this shit out of this place when we start moving. Like half of the base is gonna come with us. Alright, here we go. So then we got water here, water there, water there, and water there. Okay.
That should do it.
So we are now emitting power, supposedly, from this thing?
Yes. So now we need to get the cabling from the thermopile onto the motors.
Alright, one sec. Let's do... Watch out. Cover.
Yep.
Cover.
Ouch.
And cover. And cover. 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 There we
Yeah,
go.
you just removed the water, by the way.
Fuck! Then I have no idea how we're gonna do it. I guess we'd have to make another frame up. I guess that makes sense.
Yep, we'll have to do that.
Alright, I'm gonna go get the water. You fix those 2 frames real quick. That's fucking retarded. You should totally be able to put the water there. That's bullshit. I feel raw.
Advanced steering might. Yeah, you do. Oh, advanced steering might.
The hell are you talking about, Viking?
Well, you know the jetpack stuff. Well, flying isn't the most simple thing you can do when you try to screw a lot of stuff.
So for those of you guys who are unaware what Viking's talking about, what we're doing is we have 1,600 block breakers that were placed in the wrong direction. So we're now having to send our poor menial slave to go and correct this problem. And it's kind of a bitch. So, alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, like that. And there we go. That'll work.
And you were wondering why I made a slave revolt? Ah.
There we go. Alright.
So,
go ahead.
I think for cables you do not need, you can't use the covers, but one that's a bit thicker than covers. Because with covers then everything that's on top of a cover...
Slabs.
Yeah, slabs. Because everything that's on top of a cover is just not going to move with the frame.
Okay, well, let's
So
try
just
it.
going...
Yeah, because that didn't work. I don't think we connect from here either, though, because it doesn't seem to connect here. All right, so
it's up here.
let's try this. This is the cobblestone
Place it.
panel. Panel. All right, here we go. Panel.
Panel, yeah.
Bam. Water's still there.
Yes, but
Okay.
I will...
But we can't place the cable on that.
no, can you give me some frames?
Sure. Here.
Just a couple.
Tell me when.
This... Why am I not picking them up?
I don't know.
I am not... There we go. Okay. And maybe some panels.
Sure. Let me find them again. Here we go. Panels, bam. Right there in the water now. Now these are panels, not covers, so I can give you covers if you want.
I have plenty of covers. I need panels.
Okay. Now we can't. Yeah, that's right. We can't put cabling on. No, that won't work. That won't work.
Why not?
Because as soon as we move, this cable right here isn't connected to a cover. Or isn't connected to a frame.
So we need to go on higher.
No, you just need to get rid of this cover here. Now it's good.
Why?
Well,
How is this good?
you need to get rid of that cover. There we go. Now it's good.
No, because now we can place the cable on top of the frame.
Well, that's a bummer. I'm just saying it has this cable right here has to touch. Oh my god, we're fucking terrible at this. Okay, for those of you watching on YouTube, we're gonna figure this out. We'll be right back.
We'll be back.
Alright, so we have managed to reorient 1,600 blocks. Now I can fly now, and I fly very quickly. So I'm trying to show you guys the perspective that this is. As you can see, this is freaking huge. It's absolutely massive. My god. So this is going to be massive. And what Dutch is going to attempt to do now, he thinks he has it figured out. So Dutch, why don't you go ahead and fire it up and let's see what happens.
Alright, moving forward. Let's see if it does it.
Cross your fingers and hold on to your butts. And nothing is happening.
No, nothing is happening. One second.
You're terrible, Dutch. You're a terrible engineer.
Is it connecting somewhere?
The right side is completely clear. The
Same
back.
with the left side.
Let me check the back. Back is completely
Underneath?
clear.
Underneath, maybe, or that's.
We should have underneath all covers. Yeah, covers. Yeah, everything's covered. It's not touching over here, is it?
Crafting benches won't get stuck, or this diamond chest.
Diamond chest is clear.
It's not touching it. Why are you not moving?
No, I think that's good. All right, well we will. He's gonna try again.
I know. No, it's the frame motor doesn't have any power.
You forgot to turn it on? Really? Alright, do you have power there?
We don't have a power source yet.
Okay, we'll skip till we have power. Alright, so after doing some more research, we found out there is actually a config file in Red Power that puts a hard cap on how many actual physical items the frames can move at once. So we believe that's the problem. You can use 1,000 originally. So what we're going to try and do now is I went ahead and shot it up to $5,000, which is way overkill. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and just do that. Yeah, just add it back. So we were going to saw the machine in half and see if that would fix it. The problem is, you know, we'd really like to use the full thing. The other issue is there's most likely a pretty damn good reason why ELRAM put the hard cap there. So it's quite possible that this is just going to not work and blow up the server and, you know, fiery death and all that. So we're going to try. We've put the machine back together. We're going to try it one more time with the new fix and see if Dutch can get it to move. If we can't, then we're going to cut it in half and then we'll try it again. So go ahead and give it a shot, Dutch.
Here we go.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. Whoa!
No, we need covers on both of the sides of the eye.
No. You don't have to put those back. You don't have to put those back. You don't have to put those back.
Why?
Because it may not work. If it doesn't work, then you just have to redo it all. You have to resaw it in half. So just move out of the way. Move out of the way.
But we have to dig out in front.
Alright. Do it, Dutch. Fire it up.
No response.
Oh my god. There's no way this is more than 5,000 blocks, is there?
No.
No.
Okay.
And it's the motor itself, it doesn't seem to be reacting to the redstone signal, which is weird. Do you have more red, what's it called? Wiring?
Red alloy?
Redstone.
Yeah,
or blue?
in the base.
Red.
Yeah, we got
In
like
the base?
150 in there.
I'll go get it.
The guys in the streamers were like, "Oh, Pyro, we're so proud of you. You didn't fix it." Like, oh, thanks, guys. Yeah. So just to show you guys on the stream, or on the YouTube, this right here is the config that I'm editing. So you can see I've changed this to 5,000. Just don't know if it's really going to work. So we shall see. If this doesn't work, we're going to start chopping the Eater of Worlds into smaller and smaller pieces until we figure out how many we can actually run. Are you filling it back in? I'm going to kill you if you fill it back in. Because you may have to cut it down again.
Well, that's easy, but putting it back together, it might be harder than it looks.
I'm going to run a contest on my server. The person who kills Viking in the most creative way gets a permanent slot.
Give me a power glove right now.
Extra points if he suffers a lot.
Give me the fucking power glove.
No, don't let me listen on dance band music or melody festival music that we have in Europe. Holy God, I hate that. And Idol. Oh God, I want to puke.
What?
Damn it, Dutch.
I don't know what it is, Pyro. It just... this should work.
Alright. Here we go. Alright, folks. I think we're on attempt number 37 or something like that. But as you can tell, we have managed to get it working. You can see that we've got a little bit of... this is where it was yesterday. And we have managed to move it all the way over here. I do want to give a shout out to Zampare78, whose video I utilized to get this functioning. We did modify it a little bit, but it's basically the same design that he had set up. We have a bat box here that is currently fully charged. We have 2 frame motors. This frame motor is, and I'm in creative so I can show you guys. You can see right here the little arrow is pointing in the direction we want the frame to go, but this is also sitting directly on the frame. Whereas over here, this frame motor is pointing in the direction we want the frame to go as well, but it's not in contact with the frame. You can also see that we do have a panel underneath there. Now we have a cover over here on the right, which apparently is needed to keep this thing from sliding off. Everything else is panels here. The wiring, this is a repeater on the base setting. This is a timer, which is hooked up to this switch here. The switch is currently on the off position, or the on position, which stops the timer. And basically when we flip the switch, the timer comes over here, hits this engine, which moves it forward. Then the repeater kicks it through about a second, half second later, which then moves this frame forward, which resets the engine position. Now over here, this is my implementation. It's kind of poor, but it works at the moment. And what happens is when I flip this switch, it starts a timer here, which runs all the block breakers. So the block breakers break all the blocks in front of them every second or so. Now we've got 4 inner chests going at the moment on this wall to try and handle the load. Basically, when you're popping this much stuff, it's very difficult for all of the components to get into the stuff quick enough. And you end up with just a sheer massive amount of blocks inside the frame. The other thing that we're noticing is our ME import system may not be fast enough with a standard 4x4. So we may have to make 2 or 3 inner chests back at the base with multiple imports to keep the chests from filling up. But enough with that bullshitsin'. You guys are going to want to see the thing actually move. I did want to point out, I got it stuck last night because I forgot to put these up here. We just had bare frames, so now that they're covered up, we can move it pretty good. This is kind of a nasty load on the server, though, I will say that, and it's kind of clunky. Let me go ahead and fire it up. Hopefully it will work again today. It was working fine last night. Flip this one on as well. There we go. And move, please. There we go. And it moves. You can see the engine corrects. Then all the blocks are breaking. You can see all the little items inside are moving to the individual chests that we kind of have loaded up everywhere. and it will just kind of move along this way indefinitely. The only problems that we're kind of running into now are the water. As you can see, it's kind of duplicating the water blocks here. What we're going to eventually do is cover the back of this as well so it doesn't grab on to the individual frames, because that's every single block that adds on to the back of the EoW just kind of drags it on and makes it nastier. But just to show you guys, right here you can see the stuff is just coming in here rather rapidly. And our chests are trying to yank it out back at the base, but they're not quick enough. So we're probably going to have to add on more imports. The other nice thing about it is it does seem to be completely unaffected by lava or anything else. And as long as this structure right here isn't hit by water or anything, this thing can basically go on forever. We simply put a chunk loader on this bad boy and pretty much infinite resources. Now, it's not quite as big as we had wanted. It is still 40 by, well, it's 40 across, but let's see, what is the height at? We're at 6 here, and I think at the top we're at 18. So it's about, what, 12 high, give or take? Maybe a little higher. It's about 12 to 16 blocks high, which that's 12 times 40. So it's over 400 blocks every 2 to 3 seconds, given on how long it takes for the server to kind of accept the movement. One of the other issues I noticed is sometimes when there is lava right here, it kind of has it eats the blocks and doesn't always move forward. So it's a little clunky, but it does seem to bring in the resources rather rapidly. Over the next couple of days, we are going to fix some of these glaring issues that you guys are going to see with like the lava and the water source blocks and it not being covered and grabbing and pulling things, which will hopefully make things a little bit easier on the server. And we may even reduce the size to make it move a little bit quicker in general. But I'll showcase it here in a couple of days. Anyways, I did want to show that we did finally manage to get the thing functioning. I am going to show Zampare78's video in the video description for any of you guys who are curious how to make the inchworm drive work like this. The step-by-step instructions will be there. Appreciate you guys coming out. Hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please click the like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.